Hello, hello. I hope everyone's doing good today. Welcome and welcome back to Stalker GAMMA. We streamed this a little bit on Saturday, so this is technically my second stream, but we now have all of the mods that I was intending on running, working and installed. Well, I will say working, but I've already run into one thing that might be a bug. We'll see if it shows up again. Something to do with missions for mutants. So, if you're not familiar with Stalker GAMMA, basically it is a relatively difficult, well, incredibly difficult, post-apocalyptic pseudo, it's not actually post-apocalyptic. I think the rest of the world is still going on in the background. But it's a very apocalyptic-esque survival game. Very much into guns and sci-fi and mutants and all kinds of stuff. And we're playing with a mod collection called Respawn, which allows us to have about 80 new mutants and dozens of new changes and more zombies and stuff like that. And unfortunately, because of me messing up how I set up the mod last time, we had to start over. But we started off with a little bit of a better start this time. We got a leather jacket this time, so we're not just like bare flesh running around the zone. The reason I started over, and I was going to play a couple hours on my own to catch up to where we were last time. However, the newbie mission, which normally has you fight a handful of boars, had me fight some sort of three-headed zombie creature. So I'm frankly kind of excited for the fact that there's a lot of new shit going on here. But the general game loop here today, and what we're going to be doing here today, is I want to get my foot in the door as far as Stalker is concerned. Let's just do a quick review of what we have. So we do have our SKS, which is one of my favorite starting weapons. Just a little bit of ammo for it. We have a little bit of food, a little bit of medication, and we have all of our little things set up and everything. We did manage to get the jellyfish, which means I did finish the tutorial. It just gives us a little bit of rupture and ballistic resistance for the cost of psychic and explosive resistance. It's pretty basic. I did get lucky, and I got a boar pelt instantly. So if we run into carry weights limitations or burn resistance, or run into like burn problems, we can equip that. I already ran into a few of the new mutants, so I know those are working. But we did also run into an issue, I'll maybe try and show it off here in a bit, where if we take a mutant mission, it seems to finish automatically. And don't get me wrong, I know that you can have mutant missions finish automatically because someone kills them. But no, whenever I mean automatically, I mean like in under a frame. Like the moment I click on the mission, I can automatically turn it in. And I don't know, I've played Stalker for about 20 hours myself. That seems abnormal to me. So what are we doing today? We are going to be trying to get to golden stashes. Golden stashes show up whenever you do enough missions. And the goal is to try and get a few of those so get a few stash locations and eventually get a golden stash so that we can get our basic tools. And once we get a basic tool sets, we're actually going to... I was thinking about what we're going to do with this run. We're going to move up to Rostock. Rostock is pretty far north here, right up here, right? And Rostock will allow us to take missions in Garbage and in Truck Cemetery, which are relatively new zones to me. Speaking of new enemies, some sort of weird mosquito thingy. A bunch of weird mosquito thingies. Oh, I do not like that sound that they make. Okay. Apparently that's a Strakoza. Someone just said it. I just saw a loner shoot a Strakoza in Cordon, east of the village. Well, we know the mutants work. Immediately have some new ones. Those don't seem too threatening, though. There is a mechanic that I may turn off because I don't feel like it's super immersive, where if you are out of combat for a certain amount of time with this mod pack, it just throws mutants at you. Nice little anomaly right there. And I'm not going to tutorialize this too much, partially because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But if something comes up, I'll try and explain what I'm doing to the best of my ability. I've had people in my comments before say that they enjoy someone just shoot at me, or what are they shooting at? That's sleeping. Oh, someone's definitely shooting at me. I don't know from where. Normally there's a thing that shows you whenever you get shot what direction it came from. So it must have been in front of me. Is that a... What was that? Was it from the bandit camp? Most of the spawns have, like, moved around and been adjusted. I don't see anything over there. So, I'm not... Who the fuck is shooting me? Hold on. I had my headphones half off, so I was only hearing... The fuck is Where the fuck are they? Well, I got him. Okay, shut up, tutorial. Is there a prone button? There is a way to super crouch. This guy's not dead. Okay, there he is. That was an experienced guy. Damn. There's like rats attacking his corpse. Interesting. There's a way to super crouch. I actually don't have it bound right now, unfortunately, because it gets in the way of my OBS bindings. Maybe we have to rebind that. Okay, so that was the bandits attacking me, which is funny because I did want to come over here and... Where's this next guy? Okay, I think I see him. He's in that bush over there. Yep. We need a scope. We need a scope, boys. There's no way I can shoot that guy from here. He's a bandit. He's going to move up on us. I'll go ahead and crouch and try and loot this body super fast. I'm just going to take all because I'm worried about getting shot. Reload our gun. And I'm going to take some... Do I have any post heals that'll work on my head? No. I have to take Yodlin. That's unfortunate. And then I can take these. Oh, Jesus! Zombie! Zombie! Oh my god. Yep. Okay. As soon as they hit me once, I actually just got stun locked by the zombies. Okay, so yeah. As I discussed last time, I am bad at Stalker GAMMA, so that is a great introduction to me being bad at Stalker GAMMA. It's why we're not playing on hardcore, it's why we're not playing on Iron Man. I'm going to do my best, guys. I am usually good at difficult games, and I don't get demotivated by them whatsoever, but me... Yeah, I'm not good at first-person shooters. That's my issue, is that... Okay, so... Where were those zombies? I might already turn off that thing that says... That thing spawn on you. Because I wonder if the zombies were spawned because the game didn't recognize that I was in combat. I don't like the idea of the game just sending stuff at me. Oop. Just walked into an anomaly. Good job. Good start. Like, I don't like the idea of the game just sending stuff at me. I would rather come across it, right? We'll leave it on for a little bit longer, see how I feel about it. And once again, those bandits are already moving up here. Are they firing at mutants? Is that what's going on? Because there's a lot more mutants in the area now. Okay. We're relatively quiet here. I think they see us anyways. No, they're looking at mutants. Nope. Go away. I wish I could disable the fucking tutorials, that's for damn sure. Where is he? Okay, he's down. Oh, that guy's not dead. Just gotta bleed. Oh, fuck. More bleeds. We're gonna back up here. Yeah, the Yodlin's really bad, right? Whenever possible, I will try and take Yodlin in a situation where we're not moving around. But unfortunately, it is a bit of a requirement to use. We're already low on food because of all the medication we're taking. I wonder if that was cosmetic, that those rats were eating those bodies. Okay, he's over there. And he's all the way away. There's no way I'm getting that shot off. I hit him. I definitely hit him. See, that zombie wasn't there a second ago. God, how fucking durable is this thing? Holy shit. Nothing useful. Okay, I'm gonna turn that mod off right away because that's a little rough. I don't remember where it was. Hold on. Because that's a little not interesting to me to have things just spawn on top of you like that. I might have to find it later. I just saw it. Rebound encounters. There we go. Goodwill. Enable random vanilla mutant spawn. Wow, mutant spawns after a period of time. Squads of vanilla mutants will spawn near the player after a period of time not fighting with a mutant. Chance will spawning will decrease. Yeah, see, this I don't like. If we turn it off and we're still having mutants spawn near us, it means that it wasn't that, and I just missed mutants near me. Wow, full dyslexia moment. I missed some of the mutants nearby. Okay. I wonder if that bandit lost sight of us yet. They will just trying to lose track of you if you go away far enough. Really nice. Far enough for long enough, I'd say. Oh, he has not lost track of us. Sneaking up on this camp outside of Vanilla Gamma is a lot harder all of a sudden. Oh, there he is. He's reloading. I'm gonna move up a little bit. He's done reloading. Faster than me. He can fire through bushes. I can't. Okay, there's another guy over there somewhere. I don't know where the second guy is. Okay, I see you. Okay. I know I got 2 of them down there. I don't know about the last one. I am bleeding out, though, so I have to take care of myself real quick. And then we will go over there and finish them off, because I do know that at least one of them is still standing. Like that guy. There we go. Again, we're just trying to hit take all for now, and we will search this later, because I'm honestly not convinced that I got them all down. I'm going to come back here and grab this guy's stuff as well, because I don't think we grabbed it earlier. There we go. Let's heal up and get a quick save in. I apologize again to the stream, but we got to take some Yodlin. It'll be over soon, I promise. Yeah. I wish I could turn down those effects, but it is kind of a gameplay balance thing, so I don't think I can. Let's clear this place first, and then see if we manage to kill everyone. Quick save, now that we're healed up. I'm not hearing anything. Oh yeah, they got attacked by zombies. Okay. That's funny. There's a bandit that is like, hey, if you steal that loot, I'm gonna shoot at you. He was right there, apparently. Fuck me, we already used so much healing. The motion blur wasn't so bad. There's not motion blur on, man. That might be the stream messing up then, if it's like the interaction. Ooh, 74% barrel on a Vicious. Okay, so that's just a new weapon for us. We can just go ahead and take that, because that means we can repair that. Oh. Field strip this. Field strip this. And then we'll take everything else. That's a 46% Vicious, and that will field strip it though. And that's a 100% barrel on a pistol. Hell yeah. In fact, we're just going to go ahead and equip that as well then. We immediately already got a second and a third gun. Very fucking nice. Very fucking nice. Okay. Let's manage ourselves real quick. Let's go ahead and... Oh man, we're already low on ammo on these. Okay. We're going to favorite all of the ammo for the guns we care about. Favorite this, this, and then reload our guns. Let's see. We'll go ahead and put the AP rounds in this for now. Do we have any ammo left here? We're actually out of ammo on that one. Okay. An interesting bug there. Cool. And that guy only has... Immediately jammed. Fuck you. 100% barrel, sure, but doesn't mean it has a 0% jam chance. Okay, the Vitias is not very good as a machine gun, but at this range, it's going to be better than my pistol, I think. God damn it. How did he get a better melee off on me than I did on him? Damn. Okay, we're bad at this game. We're bad at this game. I love this game, though. Despite how bad we are at it, I love this game. So much, man. So much. It's probably one of the only first-person shooters I've ever been able to super get into. But at least at the beginning here, while we're still trying to get situated, I expect a few deaths. But yeah, motion blur's off, unfortunately. So there's not much I can do about... I have VSync on, but motion blur is off. There's not much I can do about how the Yodlin looks. We do still have this, so we're going to switch that on. Okay, there's a guy right there. Man, I wish I had like a grenade or something right now. Fucking nice. I'm getting the impression this gun doesn't do that much damage. I just hit that guy. Oh, it's not motion blur. I know what you're talking about now. The blur around the edges is not motion blur. It's actually a mechanic where whenever I ADS, it focuses the camera and blurs the edges. I'm actually going to back off here because I am quickly dying. Get rid of the dizziness. Yeah, so the edges of the camera get focused in as like an actual mechanic. So, yeah. That made sense if that's what you're seeing then. While I'm waiting to heal here, I'm going to go ahead and field strip stuff and drop that. Drop that. Man, I am so fucking hurt. To be honest, I might need to back off. I don't have any more healing. Yeah. That bandage camp was pretty fucking rough. Sad to lose loot on the ground, leave loot on the ground like that. But we can heal up a little bit at this camp and then maybe try and go again at going back in. Would it repopulate the bandit camp? Yes, it will repopulate over time, but probably not fast enough to matter for what we're doing. Oh wow, look at that. My leather jacket got completely shredded as well. I think I can replace it or repair it with something here, though. Hold on. Let's see. Favorite parts. No, that's not what I need to do. I thought that this... Yeah, clothing, light armor, or backpacks in the field. Why can't I replace this, then? Because that is... light armor. It literally says that the sewing thread allows us to stitch up light armor in the field. Huh. I might be misunderstanding that one. There are repair kits, though. We should be able to afford some back in town. Already. So we are going to already head back. Okay, so this mod pack is fucking... Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? As soon as I took damage, 6 tutorials popped up and literally froze me in place so I couldn't get out. Oh my god, Okay, is there a way to get rid of the fucking tutorials? Because the game continues to play when the tutorials pop up. It doesn't pause or anything. That is... I am getting so frustrated with the tutorial. I understand that they added the tutorials in a recent update to make sure that Stalker is more playable, but the fact that they pop up so frequently and in the middle of action is bullshit. I should have only taken like one hit from that anomaly, but the tutorials literally froze me in place. Hold on. Let's see if we can fucking get rid of those, because holy shit. Gameplay. No. Progression. Where the fuck is the tutorials? We have to get rid of those. We have to get rid of those somewhere. And the worst part is that because I'm dying and quick saving, the game then replays the freaking tutorial. Oh my gosh. First person deaths. Can I mod out the tutorials? I would have to know where they are. Like, I would have to know where in the mods they are. And there's a lot of mods, okay? Like, I don't know these very well, and I don't know how to mod this game very well, like, at all. I didn't make this. This is how Gamma works. Gamma just has this many mods, okay? Man, I don't know how to get rid of those tutorials. That was awful, though. That was truly, truly awful. I think we can't get rid of the tutorials. Oh, I had to turn off the music, by the way, because apparently all of the music in this game is copyright. I mean, is there a mod you can install that just removes them? I have no idea, Zale. Modding Gamma is insanely hard because there's already over 440 mods that make up Gamma. So anything you add has a very good chance of breaking everything. So I have no idea. That is not something that there is no simply mod, right? The mod pack that I grabbed is specifically designed for Gamma, so that is doable, right? However, there is no simply mod to Gamma that is available to me. Oh man, there is no way of getting rid of those tutorials, are there? Oh. Not going to spoil anything, but I might have seen things that have turned me gray. I don't know what that means. Also, I'm still lagging a bit, even though I turned my settings down quite a bit. Oh, look at that. Are you guys seeing the visual lag? Well, I don't want to turn down rendering distance because that'll be important whenever I get scopes and stuff. I have turned down the shadow quality like 9 times, and it does not want to apply, by the way. 40 minutes of guy playing this, there were serious jump scares and spooky moments. I believe it. I believe it. There's a guy right there. There might be another guy in here. Yep. Please. What the? Okay. I am so bad at this game. I literally was trying to fire my gun, and I think he like broke my arm or something. Yeah, he broke my arm if you've seen the bottom left. I am so shit at this. Holy fuck. I hope you guys weren't expecting a good YouTuber today. Oh my god. I was trying so hard to fire my gun at him, and the game just did not let me. I was spamming left click. We need to be more tactical. We need to be more strategic. We know that there's some guys in here. Oh, hey, there's also some people we can loot. They've already been looted. I also need the quick save after the Yodlin wears off so that we don't come back to Yodlin every single time. Professional gamer? Yeah, pretty much. Did it set my settings back whenever I quit saved? Is that really a thing that happens? No. It's just still lagging a bit. We'll figure that out over time. Yeah. Man, that lag's actually... You know what? I know why I'm lagging now and not when I'm on my own. Because I'm streaming. Because of course. I want to get off the level that they've seen me on. And get to a different, like, vertical plane. Okay, he's dead. Okay, we need to move this gun over to our number 1 slot because we are again out of ammo. Okay, cool, dude. That was quite a sinister laugh you had there. Do we have any ammo for this? Yeah, some 9x9. See if we can find these last guys. He's dead. Oh, he was experienced. That's why he was messing us up so badly. So, in case you missed my last stream and you don't know too much about this game, if they're experienced like that, that actually means that their accuracy and their intelligence is going to be higher. Like, they will actually do smarter things, take cover and such like that. And, you know, it goes all the way up to, like, master, right? Like, it goes... The experience levels go up really high, and they some of them get really scary, like playing against players in Call of Duty level scary, in my experience. I think that guy was the guy that was originally inside this building over here. Okay, he saw me climb up here. That's okay. Oh my god. A lag. I apologize. The lag is so bad. After we finish this encounter, we'll restart real quick so we can see if we can fix that a little bit. Get fucked. Okay, he's dead. Ooh. Is the electricity an anomaly? Yeah. The anomalies change pretty much like almost every couple days or something like that. Heard we might get another Fear game. Ooh, that's pretty cool. One of my good friends is really into the Fear series. I haven't actually played any of them myself. Okay, we're gonna sit here for a second. Go away, go away, go away. Okay, we got past the tutorials. We're gonna quick save after the tutorials. There we go. We're gonna let ourselves heal a little bit here. Okay, tutorial boss complete. Good. At least for now. There's going to be more of them later. How much healing do we have? We're out of healing. Okay. Let's loot these bodies. Yeah, so that's an anomaly right there. The anomalies do move around. I'm still scared, so we're going to fast loot these bodies. And then get the fuck out of here. And we'll deal with our inventory management in a second here. I think there was a third over here. I took a headlamp as one of our starting items because I'm nice to you guys on YouTube. It lets you guys be able to see the hell's going on, because YouTube is always makes things darker than what it actually is. We want to leave it off every once in a while, though, because it will make people see us a lot easier. Okay. Some battery packs. Okay, let's do our inventory real quick. Disassemble. That has a 44%. Not good. Basically, we're looking for barrels that are above 60%. If I haven't mentioned that. So if the barrel's below 60%, then we won't be able to repair the gun anytime soon. Ooh, speaking of, that's a grenade. I have Molotovs now. Hell yeah. Okay. I think we have a Molotov button on G. We have no more ammo for that. Do we have any better parts for this gun? We have a... What is this? A trigger? Our trigger's fine, though. We're going to favorite the parts here so that we can find these easier in the future. There we go. That's at 46%. So we'll drop this Vitiaz because it has 11% jam probability. One only has 5%. 100% barrel, though. That's fantastic. I assume with the Molotov, we're going to have to, like, light it first or some shit. Let's just go ahead and head back. We should be able to get some ruples with what we just collected here. God damn it. Are you fucking kidding me? I can't believe I just fell off the ledge like that. I am bad at video games, guys. I am bad at video games. We'll do this. And we'll take some ibuprofen for some post deals. And honestly, let's get the mother-loving heck out of here. Ooh, okay. Okay. Oh, hey, this little guy here actually had, this zombie actually had healing on him. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Mutants having, like, actual loot on them. Whenever we get back to town, we are going to go into a BRB phase real quick and restart the game. See if that'll help with the graphics. Hear a lot of gunfire in the distance. We just need to get back to Corden, okay? Whew. That was a bit of a brutal encounter. Okay, there's an anomaly right there. And our character's hungry. Okay, we can deal with that. Mutants can have loot, but it's never much. I will say one thing to keep in mind is that part of the respawn collection, I did see that one of the mods in there, I don't know how it works, but I did see that one of the mods as part of the respawn collection does refactor all of the loot for all of the mutants, even the default vanilla mutants. Like those two zombies on the ground back there, those were not vanilla. And by vanilla, I mean gamma vanilla. Those were not gamma zombies because they didn't have guns. All of the gamma zombies normally have guns. So I know that those were new. Oh, hey, there's Hip. She wasn't here earlier. We're going to go ahead and take her mission, which we voice acted and walked through last time that we played. Oh, you're the guy that I'm going to turn this into. Job is done. He gave us stash coordinates. I forgot to see where the stash coordinates were. Oh, hey, cool. We have a stash here in Corden. And we have a major mission to go to the swamp, which we're not going to do right away because we're struggling. Yeah, I think that stash that we just got was the one here in Corden. The only problem is I don't think I can get that stash because part of the respawn mod makes it so that there's a military checkpoint there now. There is no way in 17 fucking hells we're going to be able to get past a military checkpoint. So that stash might be completely off limits for us. Okay, let's sell some garbage. We have an combat ration pack. Nice. Going to make sure that we favorite ammo for things that we are using, so we don't sell it. And I will be selling my spare ammo. I know that I'm supposed to be keeping ammo and monster parts, but I legitimately just need, like, basic shit right now to be able to survive. Although we do have a lot of money, so I'm going to buy a shit ton of ammo. And I am going to buy a repair kit if possible. That's a tactical kit. I don't know if I'll be able to buy a... Hold on, where's the repair kits? Ah, they don't sell repair kits. We need a repair kit for our jacket before it gets below 80%, because we're going to be in trouble if we don't have that. We'll buy all of their medical. They don't have any ibuprofen right now, but we'll buy a bandage. And as much as Yodlin sucks, we will buy some Yodlin. And there is a like caffeine pill or something like that that we can get that will help with... I don't remember what it is. Caffeine tablets. It removes dizziness. There we go. So that'll help with the Yodlin dizziness quite a bit. And I think we're going to go ahead and buy some ammo for the pistol. We'll buy some penetrating rounds. Those penetrate up to 24 BR. So that'll help. And then any ammo that isn't something we care about, we're selling. Because we just need money early game here. Although that mission did get us a lot of money. Oh, actually, one of the reasons we had a lot of money is actually because that mutant mission that I was telling you about, that mutant bug, did kind of just give us a lot of money for free. Basically, whenever I took a mission, the mutant missions would auto-complete faster than a normal Stalker auto-complete, for the record. Hey, Qud, welcome to the stream. Sorry I'm not playing Deadlock with you, but I just felt like streaming. I felt like playing something, and I didn't want to wait around. Need more DACA before going after the military? Hell yeah. We also need a lot more survivability. This is literally like I'm wearing a t-shirt in the zone. Find it hard to listen to media in the background while playing Deadlock. Necessities need some focus other than other things. Yeah, no, I get that. I get that. Okay. Let's head out and sit by the campfire while we go ahead and equip these AP rounds. While we check for missions super fast. And we're going to do a quick restart of Stalker to try and fix my graphics settings issues. And I apologize. I actually tried to test this on my own. But I wasn't streaming at the same time, so it didn't help. We do have a nice little save screen here, though, so that you guys aren't seeing my desktop, because I don't want you guys to be desktop. Does it have essential NPCs? Yes. Some of them can die, though. A lot of them can die. I will say there's also a weird mechanic that I've seen other people run into where things like shopkeepers, even though they have a reputation and they belong to certain factions, they'll sell to you no matter what faction you are. So, like, for example, there's a town north of the newbie town that's called the farmstead, right? And in the farmstead, I've seen people clear out all of the loners, all of the stalkers from farmstead, and then just go up and be able to interact with the loner NPCs, the loner shops, even though they're not part of that faction, which I find to be weird. It's a little weird on immersion. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but it also is probably required to be able to play the game, because being able to talk to NPCs is, I don't know, it's pretty damn vital. There's a lot of stuff that you kind of can't get without getting stashes, and the only way to get a stash is to do a quest. The stash doesn't exist in the world. It's not lootable in the world until you get the quest to loot it. Okay, that, since I was talking at the same time, that reload, that game reload was not super long. So, like, if you weren't able to talk to NPCs and you weren't able to talk to shops, I do think that it would be pretty damn hard to play the game. Plus, one of the major progressions in the game is to get your faction up so that shops sell better stuff. And that allows you to progress to being able to repair light armor, then medium armor, then heavy armor, then eventually, with certain factions, you can repair exosuits. And once you can repair things, that means that you can actually wear them. Because as you've seen, durability goes really fast. It goes really, really fast. If you didn't catch last stream, we are playing on the hard difficulty. We're playing with light progression, though. The only reason I'm playing with light progression, I actually played on expert and the hardest difficulty whenever I played by myself. But this is for YouTube, and I would like to progress it within a reasonable amount of time. And it's the only reason I'm playing with those progression settings. Okay, let's see what we can get. They want us to go to Agripom. I do not want to go to Agripom. Battery artifact, backpack. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to take this mission to buy a get a backpack, and we're going to. Nice music, dude. We're going to go buy a backpack and give it to him, because that will get us some rep, and reputation right now is one of the more important things that we need to care about. And then I don't want my armor to break, so we're going to try and go up to Farmstead after this. So this is going to lose me some money. I will not get as much money back from giving this to this guy as I did from buying it, but we'll get reputation. Where's my task list? Task list. Gather backpacks. Oh, it's a combat backpack. Well, fuck me. People ask for backpacks all the time, so I'm going to keep that in my inventory. I did misread that, though. I'm moving too fast. Okay, we do need to... Close that for now. We need to head up to here. And the military checkpoint is a no-go. So we are going to head around the edge, I think, to get there. Like the edge of the map. Does mean we're going to have to worry about mutants and anomalies. Let's eat some of these rations. We hungry. We hungry boy. And I do want to avoid fights right now. Specifically... Wow. Chip eating noise was really loud. How's the sound in general, by the way, guys? Let me know if there's any visual or sound issues. I know that there's a little bit of hitching when I'm looking around. That is something we'll fix over time because, again, last time I played this game, I wasn't streaming. So it's a little hard to test my settings without actually being live on YouTube. But we'll get there. What was that? There's some sort of mutant there. A little small guy that I don't recognize. I mean, there's 76 new mutants. I don't... What is that thing? Is that a chicken? The chicken. For some reason, a chicken has rubles in it. Those were some crunchy chips. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. Kind of wild how crunchy those chips were. Okay, we're near the elevator thingy, whatever that place is called. I do think we want to avoid it. Different groups can take it over. So it might be loners right now, or it might be mercenary, or freedom. If it's freedom, that's generally quite bad. What's over here? No one has control of the tunnel right now. So I don't like that no one has control of it, so we're going to go around the tunnel. And we're going to go up the top here. Chicken has been eating rubles. I just mugged a chicken. Up. Accurate. Okay, I know this is possible. Come on. Oh. Is that a real bird? There we go. A very accurate jump you have to make there. Again, scouting and patience is key. Just like Cataclysm. Moving quickly is one of the fastest ways to die. So we need to just slow down. Take our time. People are going to enjoy the content either way. Burnt Fuzz Tunnel. Just slow down. Take your time. Die less. Ooh. Oh, what the fuck is that? Looks like it's a zombie. Did it see us? Kind of out in the open, so of course it probably saw us. Okay, it's not dead. There we go. Now it's dead. Feel bad using that ammo on that. It was not very efficient. Some more rubles. Interesting. So zombies are just kind of dropping rubles. That's new to me. It doesn't seem like it's a lot. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Ugh. Get on the thing! You fucking idiot. And my gun jammed. I'm dead. I'm dead. Yep. Fucking Jesus. Oh. The second I started firing, the gun jammed. 20% probability of jam with a full auto gun. Yeah. I need a shotgun for dogs. Funny thing is that bandits have an outfit that give you movement speed. It's an Adidas suit. That's really funny. I imagine it has like no armor though, because it's just like an Adidas suit, right? Okay. We need to autosave more. Oh, yeah, we need to autosave more. Also, I think that one thing I was doing wrong there is that if we want to parkour over something, we need to, like, look at it, right? Cloud chips again. We need to, like, look at the ledge that we're parkouring to. I believe that's the case. Bro, how intense this game is until I see it every time. Yeah. Plus, like I said, the mods that we have on basically quadrupled the number of threats. Not necessarily the intensity of the threats, but the number of threats that are around the zone. So this is going to be a very fatal playthrough until I kind of get my feet under me. See something moving. Having a scope on my SKS is going to be a huge benchmark for us, a huge landmark for us, because it means that we're going to be able to take engagements at longer distances, and at distances where me and my shitty FPS accuracy is going to be more permitting of mistakes. Usually spawns move around between quick saves, so that zombie's probably still not going to be there. However, I think we're going to pull out our Vityaz, however the fuck you say it, and we're going to make a beeline for the backside of Farmstead and just get out of the open. We are struggling with Cordon, though. Like, goddamn. It's called Northern Farm, not Farmstead. I apologize. There we go. There's a stash there, but of course it's empty. Okay, let's make sure that there's loners here. Because if there isn't, we're not actually safe here. There's nobody here. Okay. Either they all died or they've moved on. So we need to be careful then. Because as we're doing these merchants, a zombie or a dog or something like that could literally just walk up on us and kill us. Let's close the door then. And okay. We don't need that. One thing that's cool is I have some sort of like auto looting mod that is selling all of the components that are not useful to me. Okay, so I need a repair kit. Let's go ahead and do that first, right away. Use this. There we go. We can actually use that to increase the amount that we're repairing. Now it's up to 94%. Okay. So we know what kind of repair kits we need now. We'll go ahead and buy another one then. It looks like it'll repair above 80% durability. There is one that's on 70%, so we can get up to that. And we can also buy some 90% ones because they'll be cheaper as well. Okay, we can repair our armor then now. Do we have any parts in here for the pistol? There is, but it's a 35%. There is a 100% part right there. We'll buy one of those. Oh, well, no, we won't. We have no money. Let's see if we can get some money off of this guy. Is there anything we can sell that's worth a damn? Not really. In fact, I kind of want to buy some more ammo for my main weapon. The most misleading merchant calls himself Xenotech, carries no Xenos tech. I mean, he would be... If he did carry Xenos tech, he would be a heretic, right? And we would basically be forced to kill him. There'd be no option other than kill him. Ember demands that we defeat all Xenos. Even though the, what is that faction called? The Eldari are easily my favorite faction. Either that or the Thousand Suns. I'm definitely not an Emperor man myself. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, then oh well. Sorry. Okay. Well, there's no one here, so we're not going to get any missions here. Our game is still hitching because we're streaming at the same time. We'll deal with that in time. I want to get some progress done before I mess with it again. Do we have any missions? A 40k mod for Stalker would go hard. Yes. Yes, it fucking would. It's tempting to just go to garbage right now. Like, just leave Cordon. So there's a bunch of reasons why that's better. Garbage is kind of a bigger zone where there's not as much bushes and stuff like that to get caught behind. So I do feel like our chance of getting, like, jumped is going to be lower. But the downfall is that there is a lot of harder mutants. At least in vanilla, in, like, basic Gamma, there's a lot of harder mutants However, on the net's upside, ammo is cheaper there. Fuck it. Let's throw in the garbage. Never delved too deeply in it, but always fan of the Tyranids. All-consuming hive mind, probably why I like the rot. Yeah, that's true. I like the... It's funny, I liked the Zerg from StarCraft quite a lot. Because there's a lot of interesting lore behind the Zerg that makes them very, very interesting to me specifically. But I actually don't like Tyranids, despite liking the Zerg. The Tyranid lore is not as interesting to me as the Zerg lore is. Because Zerg was like this hyper-evolving species that existed on one planet, and then eventually a specific Zerg evolved to be able to mind control the rest of the Zerg and make it into a horde. If you let them on their own, they're actually animals, but these hive minds, I forgot what they're called right now, evolved to unify the Zerg as a force, and then they became a spacefaring race, and they started, you know, attacking other planets and stuff like that, right? They became the Zerg we all know and love. But they're not really naturally like that at all, which is super interesting to me. Meanwhile, the Tyranids are kind of just evil. I mean, they're cool. I love their design. They're, you know, gene stealers and stuff like that, but they're just kind of evil in the first place. I do like whenever a game gives you the opportunity to play as monsters, though, so the Zerg and the Tyranid are just kind of amazing to me. There's a game that came out a long time ago. I forgot the name of it right now, but it allows you to play, like, the xenomorph alien versus a bunch of hunters. It's one of those, like, asymmetric PvP games, right? Always loved that. Loved Evolve, stuff like that. Being able to play those monsters in games like that. What? Oh. That is not good. That is not good. That is not good. That is not good. We're dead. We're so fucking dead. There's military on the checkpoint to garbage. Well then. That's a pretty significant change. We can't get the garbage. We're trapped in Cordon for now. I wonder if there's going to be like a way around. So like maybe we go through Darkscape and then go that way. Yeah, there's no way we're killing a bunch of military people right now. Not with how bad I am at Stalker. Damn, that's a huge change. Normally there's just like 2 bandits at the military checkpoint. I mean, it's called a military checkpoint, but it's like an ancient one. Yeah. That was... I mean, they threw a grenade at me within seconds, right? Can we see them this time? Yeah. Veteran Master Sergeant Cats. Part of duty. And then... I imagine there's more. Is that guy wearing... Yeah, he's wearing medium or heavy armor. And then there's another veteran right there. Well... Fuck that noise. As a loner, the military is aggressive to us. So... There's not much we can do about that. Okay. We're gonna take a second, and we're gonna look at the map. Rookie Eater. Oh, there's an anomaly here. Is there a artifact? Does not look like there's an artifact. It would have been beeping by then. Unless the artifact was really deep. I will say I might need to mess with my settings a little bit more off camera as well, because I'm not able to see the anomalies as well as I normally can, and that's kind of a problem. I'm going to run into them all the time. Okay. Let's find a place to settle down real quick. A wall to our back. And let's look at the map. I want to get to garbage. What's another way to get to garbage? We could go through Agripalm. Agripalm's kind of scary, but we could cut through the northern part of the swamp into Agripalm and then into garbage. What do you want to even have to go that far, right? That is a horde of some sort of horrifying creatures. Are they coming straight for me? No, they're kind of just wandering around. They're just ignoring those fucking anomalies. Jesus. Okay, now they're coming straight for me. Now, if I can't down them in one shot, I'm not going to have enough ammo to deal with that. And that's a boar. Okay, that went pretty well. No, 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 no. There's another one. Stop looting. Ah, fuck. Run. Run, you bitch. Well, this is a bit of a bad situation. We're actually gonna bandage twice here. Try and get that going. Ooh, okay. They don't seem to want to come up onto the trunk of us here. I'm going to have to kill that boar in order to leave properly, I think. This gun's ammo is cheaper, even though these are both of my guns are bad at dealing with hordes or dealing with mutants. At least this gun is cheaper. So many mutants in this mod. Jesus, there we go. Do we have any more healing? We have plenty. Ooh. Man's so badass he can call himself Cats and there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah. You played a little, never got to play multiplayer, but it sounds exactly like you were talking about. Yeah. Okay, let's get this real quick, and then get the fuck out of here. I will say that's one thing kind of cool that we'll be able to do is we can actually climb trees, right? So if we need a place to snipe from, we can legit just climb trees and, like, snipe from up there. We're going to be doing a lot of sniping because I'm kind of bad at micro aim. You know, those little tiny adjustments you need to make with most guns. I'm quite bad at that. Okay. Well, since we're trapped here, we're going to go head back to the newbie village after getting a little bit more supplies. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Ooh. This game is really stressful, and I fucking love that. Like, we've already been streaming for just about an hour, and it feels like no time has passed at all because of how stressful this goddamn game is. Okay, we'll sell these. We actually have some extra boar pelts that we'll sell. Although we're getting like really shafted on the prices of these, by the way. Oh man, we have like nothing. We've only spent resources. We've not gained any resources. Oh, I had a Molotov. I could have thrown that Molotov at those guys. Can I at least buy more healing? No. Okay, we need to get back to the newbie village and do some quests so we can get a little bit ahead on money here. I didn't realize that this mod was going to be so much harder than base Stalker. I thought it was mostly going to be extra content. So we are playing on a fucking hard mode here, apparently. Honestly, kind of exciting. Kind of exciting. quad pistol while we're moving. Don't try and save after every, like, major... How's that looking? Oh. Those are... Let's just slowly back up. There's some bandits right there. How are we holding up? Zone been too harsh on me? I have been streaming for less than an hour and I've died 9 times. They're both dead. Let's go up and make sure that we double tap them. Make sure they're down. Okay. Well, we still got it when it comes to bandits. Garbage. Strip it in a second. It's a shotgun, but we can't use it. Damn. In fact, we're not even going to strip it because those parts are so garbage. What I was about to do is... How's the tunnel looking? Looks pretty empty. We'll try it out. Oh, you're talking about Space Hulk Tactics. Yeah, Space Hulk Tactics was very fucking cool. I didn't play a lot of it myself, but I played some of the old tabletop that it's based off of, which was really fun. It's a lot of, like, busting down doors and then dealing with the consequences. And the farther into the game you get, the more intense each time you bust down a door is. And you can't close any doors behind you. So it's like this race against time cooperative board game. Very fucking cool. And I think that the video game is more or less based off of that. Is that a cockroach? It is. Okay, so we have mutant cockroaches too. Okay, mutant cockroaches having stuff on them makes a lot of sense. Because, I mean, they're cockroaches. Of course they're gonna, like, eat, like, random pipes and shit. I ran through the fucking... Okay, Rat is fighting the zombie. I'm gonna let that happen. Rat killed the zombie for us. Fuck me, there are so many more mutants in this mod. Holy shit. Stealth is going to become, like, a thing. We really need a shotgun with some, like, good mutant slaying ammo fucking as soon as possible. Oh, boy. Okay, we'll save after every encounter as well. Try and stick to places where we're going to have cover relatively quickly. We can repair our armor in a second when we get back to town as well. Man, like, I've always been scared of, oh, I didn't loot the zombie. Damn. Too late. I'm not going back. I've always been scared of Stalker and being out in the zone, but this has gotten my hackles raised. Like, I am horrified every single step of the way here that something's going to jump me. I've gone to the wrong place by accident. This is the anomaly that's near the rookie zone. Okay, I know where the rookie zone is from here, though. There's a lot of loners there, so we're going to kind of hide behind them for a little bit until we get our feet under us. Okay, so one thing I just found interesting that I just realized I thought back on is that I was told that there was a military checkpoint at the railway tunnel, but we saw the military checkpoint up north. So I'm wondering if the railway tunnel is actually safe. We'll want to check on that in a moment. Even a TOZ would be really nice right now. Yes, yes, it would be. Which, the main way for us to get something like that is going to be bandits. Because that's going to be the only thing that we can handle taking down right now. We might check on the railway tunnel here in a little bit.
Нет, от судьбы точно никуда не скроешься.
Oh, there's a green card in there.
Написано, так оно и будет.
Nice. Can I favorite the parts here? Does that matter? I don't know if that matters.
Не тот уже хабар пошел. Не тот.
You want be led to Yantar? Good luck with that, man. I'm not going to be able to do that for you. Let's see what we have. Deliver a package to army warehouses? No fucking way. Deliver a package to wild territory? Even scarier. You want some humanoid legs? Super weird. And you want me to go to Agripalm. Well, that sucks. I pretty much can't do any of that. Yeah. One of the mods actually moved a lot of the NPCs around. And they, like, walk around. So, like, Fanatic actually hides in a building, and Wolf actually sometimes comes down here. Which I thought was super interesting because, well, they made the world more dangerous. So I'm curious if the reason they moved the NPCs around was so that they don't get freaking murdered. Okay. This guy really has terrible prices, and I am getting punished for that. But, again, we need the money right now. How are we doing on ammo? We have a little bit there. We have almost nothing for the Vitias, but it's okay. It's also a garbage gun, so... Okay, that one does 21 damage and stopping power. That one does 30. Okay, so we can grab this, the LRNPC rounds, for killing mutants. Because, again, all of this ammo is still cheaper. In fact, we might just use this gun for killing mutants in the first place. Because this ammo is a lot cheaper than the ammo for my rifle. Right? And then... do we only have one type of ammo that we can buy for my rifle? Yeah, we can only buy the FMJ rounds. But we need medical really badly. So 1867. Wow, we don't even have enough. We'll sell some pot in the video game. Oh, okay. We're cleaning the life. We are cleaning the life. Just barely. We need to find some bandits or something. I wonder if that music is copyright, and I'm going to get copyright struck again. Yeah, my previous stream for this, which I don't make money off my stream, so I don't really care. There shouldn't be ads or anything turned on for them. But my previous stream actually got copyright struck by YouTube the second I uploaded it, which means that, like, they have a known understanding that this game has copyright issues. If we went to Great Swamp, we could go across the bottom here to this town right here, just to get some more missions. Why did it do that? Okay. Weird. I'm trying to set a waypoint for over there, and it's setting the waypoint for hip. There we go. Maybe we just go hunt bandits without a quest. Just hunt bandits in general. Try and see if we can get our hands on some kind of shotgun. Plus, I mean, every time we walk outside, every 5 seconds we get attacked by mutants. So, if we just move around the world, we're going to get attacked by mutants, it seems like. Go ahead and load this new ammo in. Our mutant slaying ammo. I'm not saying it's going to be good for mutant slaying. I'm just saying it's going to be better than what we have been using. I'd like to point out that our good friend Isaac here, who is a loner who just recently entered the zone, we're still on day 1. Something just walked into an anomaly up here. Something is standing in an anomaly. I don't like the idea of something just standing in an anomaly. It could be a corpse, though. Okay, it's just a corpse. Yeah. The anomaly's freaking out because there's a corpse in there. That's a little bit less scary. I was worried that there was like a zombie just tanking an anomaly over and over again. I don't see any bandits here. There is a lit campfire, though. So we got a pretty good chance. Areima using alpha strides versus Sarge using copyright strides, who will win the campfire battle. Likely him, because I put 0 effort into dealing with that garbage. I'm a tiny, tiny YouTuber. If they give me a copyright strike, I'd literally say okay, and I move. I close the little dialogue, and I move dialogue box, and I move on with my day. That is how I react to copyright strikes. 100%. It's just not worth the effort whenever you're this small of a YouTuber, right? It's not like I make money off of YouTube. I think I make like $40 a month off of YouTube right now. And I spend as much time on this as I do my real life job, which I make more than $40 on. We're gonna turn this off so I have a place to hide. Yeah. You didn't know, in the bottom right near my compass, there is a little thing there that shows how dark I'm sitting. It basically shows how much I can stealth. Reduces the amount of time people see me and stuff like that. Usual stealth mechanics. Are there no bandits here? It's like a first for me. I wonder if that's an aspect of respawn. I'm basically having to relearn the game, to be honest. Well, I wonder if we go somewhere else. Darkscape I hate, but Darkscape would let me go up to Dark Valley, and then I could go over to Washington Pot from there. We also could go to Meadow, right? And then Dark Valley, and then Garbage. Why don't we do that? Why don't we do that? Someone let me know if that's a bad idea. But I kind of want to get out of Cordon. Because with how bad the mutants are and how bad the loners are, every potential opportunity for us to get missions is like getting murdered constantly. So we need to get out of here so that we have a chance of getting missions. Because getting missions is like a huge part of the game. What is that? Abort, and it sees us. Use this to break its charge. Immediately. That was much better, guys. Look at that. Ammo types. Ammo types matter. We immediately jammed, though. Literally the second I fired my gun. Fucking hilarious. Oh. What is that? That's a zombie? The amount of extra mutants in this is a little wild. But let's see how fast we can kill a zombie. What I'm learning is zombies don't give a fuck about slashing damage. Oh, there's a little bit more mutant flesh. Plus, if we get to Garbage, there's a guy that buys mutant parts for a much higher cost, from what I'm told. How are we doing on this ammo? Quite a lot, still. Mutants seem like the main threat in Cordon right now. I'm used to bandits being the main threat here. I want to get at eyes. Oh, that's a radiation anomaly. Okay, I don't see anyone there yet. Let's approach where the stash is from above. Oh, fucking hell. I'm getting irradiated. So I stepped straight through that anomaly. Gotta hit the vodka here. Okay, let's, as I was saying, let's approach this stash location from the top and see if there are some military people here. And if there's no one here, we might be able to do something about this. It's not a person. Railway bridge. Okay. I don't see anyone yet. Okay. I think I have been misinformed. To our benefit, though. Misinformed in a good way. This place is still relatively safe to cross. I wonder what that is. Like, that's just like a permanent anomaly right there, right? Can we cross this up here? Is this a terrible idea? Yes! That's a terrible idea. Okay. I'm a fucking idiot. Why did I even try that? Ugh. That was so fucking stupid. We're gonna have to take Yodlin and then eat some candy or something. Did we not have any candy? Was that one of the previous times that we bought? It was one of the previous times. We didn't buy the caffeine again. Oh, there it is. There it is. Well, at least we know that falling damage isn't that bad. Let's see if we can find this stash now. Okay. We actually can mark the stash, and it'll tell us if it's above or below us. If I can actually get my cursor on it. Okay, I can't get my cursor on it, so I think it's maybe above us. Move away from it and then click on it again. I don't want the campfire. Okay, I think we're just gonna have to look around for it. It's not letting me waypoint the stash itself. So it's like right on top of us. It might be above us, up on the rafters. You need to retire my hardcore parkour days? Yeah. Definitely true. Definitely true. There sometimes is a stash... Oh, fucking hell. There's a thing in here. Jesus. Parkour and Stalker. Quite hard, actually. Slowly move out onto the beam. Yeah, that right there. Yes, there we go. Okay. So we have a Magnum Compact, but it's unfortunately junk. Some food and an upgrade kit. Nice. I don't really have a place that we can upgrade anything right now, but the upgrade kit is still nice nonetheless. So. And we at least got up. God damn it. I was just about to say got up there without hurting ourselves, and we immediately fell off again. Okay, we didn't hurt ourselves that bad that time. Oof. This game's hard. This game is hard. I guess, more rather, I am bad at this game. Being bad at a game's content, though, right? That's what we're gonna say. Is there anyone here yet? No. This is one of the reasons why I'm worried. Because we don't want to deal with these places not being full, because like a zombie could literally just walk in here and just kill us. Very, very easily. Okay. Do we need anything from you? No, we have no money anyways. Let's go ahead and sell some stuff. See about trying to keep our funds up a little bit here. We are kind of just like hemorrhaging ammo and money right now. I promise you at some point we will stabilize. But we are a full scavenger rat right now. We need to just like do everything possible to just get a little bit more progress. If I could get the garbage though, I'd be a little bit more confident in our ability to like move around and talk to NPCs. Unless there's been some significant changes. So I think that goes to metal. Oh, hey, there's a thing that goes straight to garbage. How did I miss that? I never knew that that was there. I never knew that was there. Just looking around the map. Is that new? Am I just an idiot, or is that new? Okay. Well, we can get the garbage now. There's a boar there. I got one hit off on it. It ran the hell away, though. You know what? Good for it. Go live your life. Enjoy yourself. Find other little boarlings and, you know, prosper or some shit. I don't know. Just not near me. Oh, that's a radiation anomaly. That's a huge radiation anomaly. Hot damn. Okay, it looks like this might be the entrance to garbage. Gotta take a drink. Is the entrance to garbage just radioactive? Is that what's going on here? Oh. That alcohol will keep us topped off for now. God, it's only 4 p.m. on our first day. Ooh. Not a great sign. Not a great sign. Just imagine how satisfying, though, it is going to be whenever we're just, like, really powerful, right? Coming back to Corden and just, like, one-shotting mutants with a shotgun. It's going to be so, so satisfying. It's going to be so, so satisfying. Oop. Sorry. While we were loading, I was fixing something in the background, and I think you probably just heard the stream talking to itself. Wow. Loading screen. Okay. Yeah, I'm in some sort of I've definitely never seen this before. Some sort of... Where am I? We want to go here. That is the... There's like a train yard there. Run by this guy named Butcher. He should be able to take care of us. Oh, there's a guy right there. Fuck me! That's army. Why is there army right here? Those guys would just rip me to shreds. Is garbage just filled with army now? Okay. Let's go around the right side. Let's just be careful. Has anyone in chat played the respawn mod for Gamma before? It's like a mod collection pack that we're playing with. Has anyone ever played it? Because I wouldn't mind... Oop. That's a large anomaly. Are they firing at me from all the way over there? Target acquisition, bros. That's insane. We're just trying to run. There's no chance. There's no shot. Please tell me they're firing at mutants. Well, we hear loners talking on the channel. I hear a very loud fly. That's a lot of cockroaches. Can we lead them into this anomaly over here? Holy shit! Holy shit, what the fuck is going on? Holy shit! It's like one of those rat swarms from For Honor. Or not from For Honor, fucking, what's it called? Dishonored, there we go. I wonder if there's like a spawn multiplayer that's happening here. This is a lot of mutants, guys. Holy shit. something just got caught up in that thing over there. Gotta take care of that guy right there. He's dead. Run. Just fucking run. Just fucking run. Reload our pistol. We just have to go. Okay. Let's get up on something taller here. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? Okay, we're going to need a better melee weapon. That's what I'm deciding here. How close are we to... Can we just make a break for it? Yeah, we can probably make a break for it. We're also going to have to use anomalies to our advantage. Try and use anomalies to clean up the mutants a little bit. But damn, there are so many mutants. What I was going to ask is if there was any suggestions for anyone who's played this mod pack before for settings, because I'm curious if my settings are like really jank. I kind of left everything on default. There were some recommendations whenever I installed the mod, but to be frank, the modding for Gamma is so freaking difficult that I didn't really understand the recommendations very well. Hear gunfire in here. Okay. Thank goodness. Loners. Oh, there is a fight going on over here. There's a rookie fighting something. Let's go help him. Are they fighting that rat? Yeah, they were fighting that rat. And this is... I forgot what faction this is. Duty. Okay. So Duty is the faction that's aligned to us. Duty is the faction that's up in Rostock. So that's... Those are good people. Let's see. This guy's a mercenary. And here's Butcher. Supposedly Butcher buys like body parts for really good cost. Okay, that man is just having a whole conversation. We're going to turn down the sound real quick. There we go. And does he sell ammo for any of our guns? He sells ammo for our pistol, and that is the ammo we want from mutant slaying, so that's something. Okay. That's something. Man, that guy's just having a whole conversation with himself. Whole conversation. Is there a campfire somewhere here? There is. There's also a bed. Okay. This is where we're going to camp out for a little bit, guys. We're going to use this as a place to get missions and stuff like that. In fact, we are going to grab missions before we sleep. Oh, there's a thing up here. We're going to grab missions before we sleep because they might reset after we sleep. Or some of them might even just finish on their own. Bandit patches. I'll deliver those. Radiated heart, simple meats. Okay, nothing else we can do right now. And, yeah, sleep until the morning. We have survived one day. And by survived, I mean air quotes survived. Looks like an emission happened overnight. Be alert. A scuttler is active in garbage, southwest of Rostock. If you're out there, keep your guard up. Scuttler. What's that mean? Southwest. So it's nearby. Cool. It's also nighttime now because we underslept for some reason. Oh, it's because we probably got up to full tiredness, huh? I don't know how that works, but that's my educated guess right there. Once again, if I say something and I'm wrong, please fucking correct me. I have no idea what I'm doing. We can turn in our bandit badges to someone over here, though. Looks like it might be this guy. Job done. He gave us an artifact. Shell. Shell is composed of 2 discs of bluish color, connected by a transparent material of unknown nature. This strange artifact was considered devoid of any useful properties by scientists for a long time, Only recently has it been discovered it is indeed quite beneficial. When the artifact comes into contact with the body, it will make one feel rejuvenated and thus increase stamina recovery. This effect has in some cases the stalkers induced hyperactivity. Okay, more rats or something. Basically, it's some sort of stamina regen thing, which is interesting that it doesn't show me stamina regen as... Oh, it's like off the bottom of the page. Well, that's unfortunate. We're going to equip it. Yeah. So it gives me... Oh, it's like costing HP over time. Well, never fucking mind on that. Also says that I will spontaneously combust if I touch open fire. Sounds like a fun time. Those chips are so freaking loud. Hold on. We're going to do this real quick. And turn down Stalker a tiny bit. Okay. Well, as much as I didn't want this to be a stream where I walk around at nighttime, guess that's what's happening now. There is another town of sorts, a shop of sorts, here in this area. We might want to investigate that. I'm also looking at knives that have higher attack power. Oh, I don't have money. What the hell am I doing? I have no money. We really need to find some... Okay, there's a mutant killing thing. We can do that, probably, maybe. I mean, we've killed a bunch of mutants. We really need to find some quests here. We really need to find some quests. I don't like the idea of killing mutants at nighttime, though. If you got nothing else, at least you know they're fresh. Do we have any of the items that allow us to pass time? Deck of cards. Pass time. We'll try and get a little bit later in the day. Oh! Someone killed the mutant that I needed to kill. Job done. He gave us a stash location in wild territory. So basically what that means is we're never going to get that stash. Dangerous mutant in South Garbage. That's fine. I wonder if the mutants are killing each other. That's why the mutants are, like, auto-completing sometimes. Like, it's... Okay, we can move the waypoint to there. It's really close by. Let's just go kill that right away. Oh my god, look at the size of that rat. I think that's Clear Sky faction. Let's talk to him real quick. That is ecologists. Okay. Ecologists are friendly to us. Okay, yeah. There might be something wrong with the mutants missions because that one also auto-completed instantaneously. We'll probably avoid those for now, unfortunately, because that feels like cheating for the mutant missions to just instantaneously give us money with absolutely zero effort. Like, it completed in under a fraction of a second, so clearly something wrong with that. There's thugs in garbage attacking east of the depot. Might be able to get some kills off of some bandits here.
Ну, здорово.
Totally my kill. Can't prove it otherwise. Man is full auto-aim on some cockroaches over there. Let's see. A bison? What is that? Some sort of close range something. I don't know. I don't recognize it. We'll just field strip it. Take everything else. Probably can't loot that guy. Correct. Okay. Let's head to Flea Market. It's an area to the north here that will have a few more loners. Also, there's some sort of marked unknown enemy. Oh. Sounds scary. I do feel like, though, I don't want to, like, push this point too hard. I do feel like, though, there might be too many mutants to the point where, like, the amount of chaos going on here is a little overkill. Stalker is normally a chaotic game, sure, but there's, like, long stretches of quiet, and I've always kind of liked that. There's no stretches of quiet. It's literally NPCs fighting each other every second of the day. So, we're not going to get rid of this mod, but we are probably going to look into the spawn rates and see if we can turn down how many freaking mutants are spawning every single second. Because it's a bit much. For anyone who's played Stalker before, like, this is extreme. Oh, going up the wrong way. This is extreme. Absolutely extreme. Go ahead and loot these guys. Put away my guns so they don't... The NPC's missing? What? There's normally a shopkeeper right here. There's some Hydroshock rounds. People were telling me in the comments of last video that the Hydroshock rounds are very good. Is this guy the shop? Did they just move him? Okay, they just moved him. Interesting. I wonder if there's logic behind that. You can buy some healing, though. And that's about it, huh? A little bit of food. There is base building mechanics. I might get into that later. I think that would be like a if people are interested kind of thing. We could get into that. I'm not sure how interested people will be. Hydroshock are good against anything not armor, especially hollow points. Okay. Good to know. Is hollow point a type of Hydroshock then? Like, is that two different types of similar ammo? Let's see. Ecologist, retrieve in the Dark Valley, and then some fetch missions. We're not having a lot of luck with completable missions here. Oh man, there's so much gunplay, so many people firing at mutants at every moment of the day. Yeah, look, there was just some zombies here too. Well, we're not... Oh, that's something out there. Wonder if I can get eyes on that thing. There's like some sort of marked target out on the wilds here. Where is it? Can I mark it? Yeah, I can. So it's over that way. I don't have eyes on it. Is it seriously marking a cockroach? Is it seriously marking a cockroach? There's no way, right? There's no way. I mean, it is moving really damn fast. Okay, I have to know why a cockroach is being marked. Is this like some sort of like loot goblin situation where the Yeah, look at that. It marked cockroaches. Is this trying to... Oop. Cockroach just ran into that anomaly over there. Only one of them did. I feel like this is giving me the same impression as like following a loot bug off a cliff in Dark Souls. And we just took a shit ton of radiation. Holy crap. And those are some cockroaches. Okay. Wow. One hit from that cockroach did that much bleed damage. Hot damn. Cockroaches suck. So fast, too. I will say there is one nice thing about this mod that I did learn, is that if there's any particular mutants that we end up disliking, holy shit. Like maybe the cockroaches? Because those do a shit ton of damage for how small they are. I can actually disable the creatures one at a time. So I can be like, oh, I don't like the cockroaches, or I don't like the rats, or something like that. You know, something that like is on a don't like level, not a this is too dangerous. Always a consideration. Okay, let's see if it's possible for us to get into Rostock. We want to go to this entrance right there. Heard something move. There's a boar right there. Let us not engage. In fact, we'll turn our light off. Get a little bit less... a little bit more stealth. See if they can maybe acquire us from a little bit shorter of a range. Keep our guns reloaded. Oh boy. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. I am still very much enjoying this mod pack. It's just fucking scary. Even compared to base Stalker. Okay, there's some people over there. That guy's in... That's a Duty. Hell yeah. Thank you, Duty. I'm so happy to see you guys. You guys are some of the best people for loners to be friends with. We're going to go ahead and head right back in. And we're going to head into Rostock. Which is like an actual proper city, by the way. Like, it is... It's not like one of these little checkpoints like some of these other things are. Rostock's the whole city. Hydroshock are a type of hollow point, but it has a center point of lead in the... has a center post of lead in the center, so it doesn't get clogged up when passing through clothing and other materials, and it spans better. Okay. So, I assume since that's a thing in real life, it's also probably a thing in Stalker here, that hollow points and Hydroshock in general are just a really good thing for doing lots of damage, which means that higher damage, I know, is like a big thing for mutants, because most mutants don't have armor, like armor and clothing. Because armor and clothing have BR, which is like bullet resist, I want to say. Which means that it like has a certain rating of being able to resist bullets up to a certain quality. And then guns and ammo have BR ratings as well. That tells you how much of that you can get through. Rostock. Okay. This place has dozens and dozens and dozens of NPCs. So we should be able to get some quests here. It's a whole ass town. Oh, we also have a gold... We have our first gold thing. Oh. But it's in wild territory. Oh, fuck. Let's see. This wants us to go to Great Swamps. Not particularly interested in that. Lots of Great Swamps. Why am I getting irradiated, like, right here? Probably near something. We really need to get our radiation resistance up. We do not want to do Hold the Ground. That is a hard mission. We don't want to do Baba Yaga. I've never successfully completed Baba Yaga. Search and rescue in the army warehouses. No, thank you. Army warehouses. Truck cemetery. Probably do that, maybe. Attack some bandits in army warehouses. No, thank you. Army warehouses. That's one of the downfalls here, though. Is that we do have a lot of missions, but they're also going to give us missions that we can't actually, like, do. Because they're going to be in areas that we are not comfortable being in. Stringy meat, chili beans. Bandit patches? Happily. Strange tail, gravity artifact, drug making kit, boar pelt. Neutralize a bandit in army warehouses. In truck cemetery. That's good. More bandits in truck cemetery. Encrypted documents in garbage. Kill a bandit in army warehouses. I didn't mean to take that one. That was in army warehouses. Oh well. Okay. So looks like a lot of missions in truck cemetery, and a free stash location in garbage. I guess we try out truck cemetery. We do have quite a few things over there. I don't think we really have much in the way to sell. So there's not really a lot of reason to go to the NPCs here. Although we might want to go to this guy in particular. Hold on. We want to go to... which one is the one? I think it's... this guy right here. Because... I think he has a stash near him, if I remember correctly. We can drop off some of the stuff that we want to keep. We'll probably live in Rostock, to be honest. At least for a good long while. Like, we're going to be going to garbage a lot, obviously. I'm still keeping with that, but we will probably leave, like, literally live here. This will be where we do a lot of our stuff. This is going to be where we, you know, upgrade NPCs and all that jazz. We can donate those. That's right. I remember that there was a way to get rid of those. We can donate them to get them out of our inventory without having to drop them. Sell all those. Our armor needs repaired again. Ugh. It's like constant. That's how this game runs. It's that it's just constant. You're always running into one thing or another thing. That brings us up to 96. Then we can use this guy. We can't use this guy because that guy's at 89. Damn. We can sell that and that, though. And we can buy another 80 repair kit. And then we can clean up our mask as well. Make sure that if our mask break, we're pretty much like fucking done, I swear. We have some Swiss Army knives, so there we go. Our armor and mask is around 95. Okay, that's good enough for now. We also can go to the trader. That inside there is actually not a trader, even though it looks like a trader on the map. This is a what do you call it? This is an arena. We might try this later. I don't think I'm good enough at aiming and shooting to do the arena right now. Also, the rewards for the arena are actually relatively small. If I remember correctly, the first arena only gets you like 1,000 or something like that. So, not a huge deal. I'm gonna sell this because we haven't had anyone ask for it, and we're kind of struggling on money. I'm not gonna sell my parts because we have access to garbage now. I would love a silencer or a scope, but there's no way we're getting that with supply level 1. So we need to get duty up on supply level as well. Those are some hollow point rounds for the Vitiaz. If we can get a Vitiaz that has higher condition, that would actually be really nice to have a fully automatic weapon with hollow point. Because then, based on what people are saying in chat here, that does mean that we'll be able to probably wipe out some creatures very quickly. Okay, let's go to Truck Cemetery. See if we can get some more stuff done. We've been streaming for 2 hours now, and I just, like, really haven't gotten a lot done. Okay, learn to be sneaky and loot everything. Set up a little camp somewhere safe. Store loot in a storage box. I do actually like... Oh, I forgot to do that, actually. I like storing stuff in town and using the town storage boxes. And I do think... Like, I might set up a camp at some point. But I might set up a camp within the limits of another city. Like, I might set one up in Rostock. So I'm thinking about just, like, setting up a set of stairs to get to a roof that's normally not accessible and just setting up an open-air camp there, right? Somewhere where the NPCs aren't going to be, but is easily accessible for me at all times, someplace I can get in and out of. But it also allows us to slowly customize. Like, we can put up trophies, we can, you know, put guns on the wall, you know, whatever. I don't actually know what the aesthetic camping is like in Stalker. I just know that it's actually relatively cheap to buy camping supplies and building supplies, because the game kind of wants you to be able to do it without too much hassle. I did hear, though, that there's some bugs with some stuff. Like, if you put a bed on the ground, sometimes the bed will just fucking kill you. There's, like, physics bugs, I assume, is what that is. Okay. Always fun to hear gunfire as you enter a zone. There is... I don't know what fashion that is. A little scorpion symbol. But apparently, someone just completed my revenge killing for me. You're in the nether/end. Beds kill you. It's definitely not a statement that I can disagree with. What faction is that? Save before base building? Yeah. It's like a scorpion. Okay. I don't think I've encountered them yet this run, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to see what fashion that is. Well, it's a trainee and a professional. More quick save and see if they fire at me. Yep. This is my maximum run speed right now. He's not dead. He's just down. Finish him off. Holy fuck. Okay, what faction was that now? Love to find out. Go ahead and use some Yodlin and some caffeine tablets because I don't trust being drowsy. Renegades. Holy shit, guys. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. We need to save right now. Holy shit. That is a 100% barrel AK-101. Basically like an AK-47. That has a silencer on it. Okay, let's go ahead and favorite the parts here. And favorite the ammo. Holy shit. That is a great gun to get. We'll go ahead and strip this and drop it. Same thing with this. Drop that. Do we have any parts for this? So we favorited the parts, so they'd be at the top now. No, we don't. Oh. 100% barrel quality. Damn. So we just have an AK now. We just have an AK now. We can fully repair that thing. So we have a pistol, which is not a terrible pistol, not a great one. And a silenced AK. Damn. Okay, let's go loot this guy. Damn. 72% barrel, some kind of shotgun thing. That's not bad either. Whew. Yeah, so one of the things, I don't normally care about AKs, but one of... Glad we saved. There was just no warning there. Fucking lurker. That's what that was. That was actually a vanilla mutant called a lurker. Lurker just insta-killed us. And the first hit broke my leg, so I tried to run, and sprinting just... I couldn't sprint. It was actually impossible. Oh, so whenever we're checking out our inventory, we need to be somewhere a lot safer because of this mod pack. Maybe climb a tree or something like that. Okay. It'll randomize some stuff nearby, so the lurker's probably not going to be nearby anymore. We're going to drink right away this time. And we're going to heal a little bit more. Okay, thank goodness. That PPVS edge is still there. We're going to save again then. So we have, like, 4 fully repaired guns. Pretty good position to be in. Well, at least reload this AK. I have, like, no ammo for it for right now. But it's at least something, right? And eventually that AK is going to be a major gun for us. So what I was saying before I got rudely interrupted by being shredded in half by a fucking lurker is that I don't normally care too much about AKs, but the reason why AKs are very important in this game, and we can get somewhere where I can show you this. Yeah, we can do this. We can climb this tower right here. And the reason why AKs are important in this game is that let's see details. You can put so many mods on AKs. You can just like completely look at this. The upgrade system, there's just so much to AKs that you can do. We can put all kinds of scopes on it. We can put a silencer, which it already came with a silencer. We can put all kinds of mods onto an AK. Like if you were to compare, right, there's only like 1, 2, 3 upgrade. There's only 3 upgrade paths for the SKS, right? Oh, this pistol is actually not too bad either. The other thing is that it's a Type C, so it's not something we're going to be able to repair right away, but it is not going to be too far away that we need to repair that. Make sure we are marking favorites on our parts, because I don't know if that happened before or after we got killed, frankly. And repair our armor real quick. Oh, hi. See? Dead fucking quiet. Lurker. If I wasn't hiding up on this thing, that would have just killed us. Again. Apparently there's a loner out here somewhere. He heard us firing. Whew. Thought about a jump scare game, for sure. Is our mutant hunt still there? Man, all of our kill missions, because of how dangerous this world is, all of our kill missions are being auto-completed. I don't know how I feel about that. Lurker came back for seconds. Yeah, it did. Well, I guess we head back. I will say, we have been streaming for 2 hours, and I don't think, other than the bandits we fought at the very beginning, I don't think I've killed a single target of my own kill mission yet. All of them have been killed by the wildlife because the mutants are just so prevalent. That might be a good logic behind why we turn down the amount of mutant spawns, is because they just keep killing each other. They're just massacring each other before we even get to the chance to go kill them, and we're basically getting free money because of it. Now, mind you, we're not doing good despite all the free money. We are obviously still hemorrhaging for healing and for ammo. And we need better armor, like, now. This starting Stalker armor that I have here, the starting Loner armor, is just so garbage, guys. It is completely not beneficial. It is a tiny layer of cloth on top of our naked body. That's all it really is at the end of the day. But, I mean, I guess we can turn in these missions, get a little bit of money. We'll get some reputation of duty, and there's a chance that we'll get some stashes. You know, it's still progress, right? I just feel weird about it. Which guy is it? Not you. Is it you? Job done. Give us 5K for saying we would do something and then letting the game do it for us. And then our next two missions are down in the bunker, it looks like. I do think that doing some building, I think about it a little bit harder, would be pretty nice, because it would kind of be something that will break up the game loop a little bit, right? Because the game loop is primarily like doing missions and going back and buying stuff, and then doing missions and going back and buying stuff, etc., right? Doing some crafting in the middle of that would be kind of cool. That looked like a zombie for a second. Why is he aggro to me? No, he was just freaking out. For reasons unknown. Hey, you're not the person. Wow, there is a lot of stalkers at this bar. Holy crap.
Ну, привет.
Job done. He gave us a stash and garbage. Thank goodness. There is. Why are there so many people here? Holy crap.
Кстати, слышали? Говорят, что все, что происходит в зоне.
One of the cool little things that they did is that no matter where you stand, this guy actually comes over to talk to you. That's very nice. Like, he actually shows up. No reason to sell animal parts here, because we're so close to the garbage guy. There is a whole ass conversation happening in Russian right behind me. I hope they're not cussing or anything like that, because I have no idea what they're saying. I do not know Russian. Buy some food and water. It's nice to feel like we can actually afford things for at least a second here. Let's see if we can head to the engineer, whatever they're called in this game, and see if we can get some parts for the AK and some ammo for the AK. I will say each faction sells specific types of ammo, because there's like NATO and then there's like UN or whatever. I don't know which one the AK is part of, which faction it is. So there's a chance that we're not going to be able to buy ammo for it from duty. And if that's the case, that's going to be a little unfortunate, but I don't think it's enough to discourage me from using it. Okay, let's talk to this guy. We're actually going to buy... He does not have a stash for us to buy. Okay. Do you have any parts for this gun? No. No parts for that gun. What is that? That is a trigger. The trigger is actually fully functional, unfortunately. Oh wait, here's a part. What is this? This is a bolt carrier. The bolt carrier is worn. We should be able to replace that. So we just drag and drop it, and now there's another thing that is fully functional. So we're up a bunch of durability now. Sell the old bolt carrier, I guess. Yeah, we definitely need a place to start stashing this garbage. Can we get like a type A weapon repair kit? Yeah, we could use it to repair that guy, but that's about it. Well, while we're here, we'll buy a little bit more armor repair stuff. See if we can get AK ammo. I'm not sure if that's possible to get AK ammo at duty. But we'll damn well try. What was that? I saw something run over here. Huh. I don't know. I don't really feel like chasing it down. People weren't freaking out and shooting it, though, so it probably wasn't aggressive.
Как жизнь?
No AK ammo? Damn. I bet they don't sell AK ammo. It says that it's Russian. This is Soviet Union. I don't know the difference, guys. I mean, I know the difference between the Soviet Union and Russia, but like I don't know which faction sells what, to be frank. And we'll say we can favorite some of our ammo here real quick and sell the rest. So we're not going to need it. I see no reason to hold on to ammo. Okay, let's see if we can get some missions. Hopefully we can get some missions that don't freaking auto-complete themselves. Now, auto-completing missions are fairly common in normal Stalker GAMMA as well. We can go to Cordon. That's fine. We know a route to Cordon now. Deliver a package to the Great Swamps. Probably not. Let's see, Army Warehouses. Army Warehouses. We're not going to be taking any Army Warehouses missions because, from what I understand... Oh, Truck Cemetery Stash. Nice. Anomalous Study in Garbage. We've got reports regarding peculiar anomalous activity. I need someone to take measurements and bring back results. I got the right device for the job. It was designed to endure harsh environmental conditions and collect accurate data. I've never done anything like that before, so I guess we'll try it. So, a couple places in Garbage here. One place in Meadows, and then eventually we'll want to deliver a package all the way down to Cordon. How heavy was the package they gave us? 5 kilograms! Fuck me. Oh. Here's something we can do. We can go ahead and go into here. Go to Buy tab. Where is it? This tab. And let's find a cheap chest. Green chest. It's kind of expensive. Green metal box. Cardboard box. That'll do for now. We just don't have that much money, so I don't want to spend too much. And what we can do is we can put down this cardboard box near the engineer guy, the guy that will be able to mess with our guns and stuff, because I kind of want to keep most of my stuff near him, because that's also there's chickens. That's what was running around. That's also where the bed is in this area. What we can do is we can come over here and place. Then we can put this down right there. And we can keep these guns that we do want to keep just nearby, right? In fact, we actually can replace a few parts on this as well. There we go. And I fully repair that gun. Actually, that gun uses the same ammo as my pistol, so we're probably not going to want to use it that much. And then the rest of these parts are actually crafting components, so we can put them away for now. And actually free up our inventory a little bit, which is very fucking welcome. We just dropped like 10 pounds or so. There we go. There we go. And any other guns with good barrels we can go ahead and grab and put in here. Not mugging the chickens? Well, not yet. Also check this for stash location. Access denied. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Didn't even know you could get access denied on those PDAs. Interesting. Okay, how we're doing on ammo. We have no ammo for the AK. We have a little bit of ammo for that, and we have a ton of ammo for our pistol. Luckily, there's no thieves in Stalker. Yeah, you can pretty much like leave shit in stashes indefinitely, anywhere in town, which is a little wild. Hey, back to Garbage. that way. I get a little lost in Rostock sometimes. It's actually a fairly big area. It would have been nice to get some sleep while we were there, but we are wide fucking awake. There's no way we could get sleep. Sleep is a nice free way to get all of your like wounds up and everything like that. Actually, speaking of wounds, we have no post healing. It has your name and Sharpie in it. No one be rude to touch it. Accurate. That is in fact how stealing works in Stalker. Completely accurate. Because we wrote our name down in Sharpie and put it on like a little piece of tape, people would never dare touch it. Go and buy some of that, buy some of that. And what does the caffeine stuff look like? It looks like that. Looks like they do have some more caffeine. We don't want to buy all of it though. I want to buy like one batch. There we go. And then I'm going to buy all of his medkits, because those go the fastest. Now we'll head to garbage. I can't believe I almost forgot to get that stuff before heading out. Which is funny, because like I can go around stealing shit from all over this place. No one gives a shit. So how I imagine that happening is that I actually just walk around with some masking tape and a Sharpie, and as soon as I walk up to something that's out in the wild, I just put my name on the masking tape with the Sharpie, right? And then I put it on whatever I'm trying to steal, and I'm just like, oh, well, it was mine. It's not stealing. Curious if the PDA reaches everyone, and if these tasks, like, change as I get to different parts. It's hard to tell. Camp assaults? Army warehouses, army warehouses, army warehouses. It seems like this is all the same tasks. It's hard to tell. Rostock's huge. Absolutely huge. And I don't know how far the PDA reaches. Oh, man. Streaming Stalker just, like, blows time away. It's already been 2.5 hours. Although it also feels like I've got nothing done. I feel like it takes a long time to make even a small amount of progress in this game. We do have a little bit more time here. So I'm going to stream for a little bit longer. See if we can actually accomplish something. It would be incredible if we could actually accomplish something. Again, if you're someone watching the VOD or watching the stream right now and you know anything about the respawn mod, some tips on doing a better job with the mutant spawns will be much appreciated. If you don't know, then I'll look into it myself over time, see if we can get a handle on it. It's just, it feels a little out of control right now. Although I do like all of the new mutants quite a bit. Like, I like the monsters themselves, because I am a huge fan of monsters. There's just maybe a little too many of them. What are you talking about? You made great progress. You got an AK-47 and mugged the chicken. Okay. You know what? I accept that. Do you sell AK ammo? No. Shit. Where am I going to buy AK ammo? He does sell some healing, though. I'll buy one more of these. Now I have, like, 9 of them? Hell yeah. Where am I going to buy AK ammo? Who sells AK ammo? If you know, fucking tell me. That I need to find some AK-47 ammo. Or AK-101, whatever it is. Let's see if there is army warehouses. Why is it all warehouses? AK is literally gaining 20 levels in Skyrim. Interesting. Is it really that good? I mean, we don't have any ammo for it, so I'm not sure if it matters that I have an AK. Although I have heard just so many good things about the AKs in Stalker that they are kind of like... Meta's maybe not the right word, but they are like the go-to gun. They are the go-to gun to use. They're very upgradable. They're very moddable. I was assuming that part of the reason that they were good is because their ammo was easy to find, or that their ammo was cheap. But I'm struggling to find any ammo for them, so I'm not sure how true that is. They're gunshots. Hard to say what's going on there. But the ammo was found. They're not shooting at me, are they? Duty. What's going on here? Is Duty fighting Clear Sky or something? Or is there a mutant nearby? They're kind of staring off this direction. I have no idea what they're fighting. 556 NATO? Let me check. It's 556 FMJ. Yeah. You can found it at bulk at the mercs. I don't think I can interact with the mercs though, right? As a loner? Let me check the factions. Free stalkers, mercs. Mercs are enemies. I can't buy from the mercs. They would attack me on sight. Ah, zombies. Yeah. So we can sell this parts to this guy, and he buys them for a much higher price. That man is still having a full-ass conversation over there, behind me. Oh, hey! Butcher sells hollow point rounds for the AK.
Шел я, короче, в одном избушке. Мне сказали, есть
That's something.
артефакты вроде бы нычка чья-то.
Okay, so Butcher is a good source. Mercs have that in bulk, otherwise everyone has a little bit. Could be other sources I don't, but you just remember your mercs being your source. Well, if you're a loner, you can't buy from the mercs though, unless you're talking about like killing them. And I guess I could kill them for it, but man, they're still fighting whatever's over there. It might be worth disabling the zombies, just because they're not really a big threat, and they're so prevalent. Okay. Whoever is fighting over here, you are having a tough time. I'm willing to come help you. What the fuck is going on over there? Is that just a zombie horde? Holy shit, that's a zombie horde. I want to kill some of these. We have these hollow point rounds now. I need to see if I can turn down the gunfires. That is so loud, I just looked over. Instantly jammed. A barrel might be good, but nothing else is. Another instant jam. This thing is so effective at taking down zombies. Holy crap. Except for the jams. Nothing useful. Well, this is at least parts, and we're right by Butcher, so we can sell this stuff like right away. That guy's going to have gotten some of the kill credits, unfortunately. Yeah. Yep. Oh, there we go. A little bit more. Don't know why the animation didn't play that time. So this thing is how we wipe out mutants, at least for the time being. Although we did blow through ammo doing that. We're gonna have to buy a lot of ammo. Did we get much of anything? No, not really, but that's okay. Well, at least offload what we got. See if we can buy more of the hollow point here. I don't remember if I bought all of it.
Ничего на горизонте.
Here's another question for the community, and this is a base Stalker Gamma thing. If I sit at a campfire, will my limbs heal? Like, will the things beyond just, like, my base HP heal? I don't know how that works. Go ahead and favorite this so I can find it easier in the future. Sell that and buy some more ammo for the AK. We have a mutant slayer. I will admit, yeah, that's probably progress, right? Okay, let's get the stash.
Ну, что расскажешь?
We should also check to see if they have any jobs for us. I don't think they did. Bandits and cordon, sure. Oh, hey, this guy wants syringes, and we already have 12 of them. We can do that right away, right? Yeah. Kind of like putting my gun away, because they get really uppity about having your guns out. There we go. That's only 600 money, but it is what it is.
За неделю подошли гоплык.
I had to look up sources, and it turns out it's right. Most people from mercs. However, loners are supposed to carry NATO. So if I go back to, well, I mean, this is a loner camp, and they don't have NATO. Maybe I have to go back to Newbie Village to get NATO ammo. I mean, I could just go there with a lot of money and just pick up a whole bunch. It also means that if I kill mercs, I'll be able to get some NATO ammo pretty easily as well. Theoretically. Mercs are not going to be the easiest thing to kill, though. Mercs are actually kind of durable. But we'll get there on killing mercs. Where is that guy? I hear the mosquito. Oh, it got sucked up into the whirly dig. Here's zombies. There is a lot of rads here. Holy shit. We need some rad resistance, boys and girls. Do we have anything rad resistance for right now to search this anomaly? I don't know what the symbols are. Okay, let's just go quick. There's a stash around here somewhere. It's not what I wanted. Stash should be pretty close by because I just got the notification. It says we're basically on top of it. Here we go. I worry that there's something near us because something keeps setting off the anomalies, so we're going to back off right away. Oh, clear sky. If clear sky also has NATO rounds, what we could do is we could go to the Great Swamps and go to the hidden village, the hidden city, whatever it's called, hidden town, and we could get some NATO rounds from there. We should be able to buy them in bulk too, and we can get those supply merchants up so that they sell even more of them, and I believe that makes them sell them for a lower cost as well. I also kind of like Clear Sky. They're a faction that I've often joined in the past, and Clear Sky has a fairly nice storyline quest that has you going around the Great Swamp doing a whole bunch of fighting that I've enjoyed doing quite as well. So we could check that out. Okay. So this quest wants us to do something up here. Not exactly sure what, though. Never done a quest like this before. It was a anomaly research. Great fire anomaly. Okay. Well, there's an artifact in here. Mission updated. Anomalous study. Climb up a tiny bit so that we're a little bit safer. Something comes our way. And let's see what it said on the update there. Anomalous study. Scientist needs an anomaly study using an anomalous measurement device to take measurements. Okay. So we probably have a anomalous measurement device. Okay. We should be able to pull that out, right? We just need to hold this up. It appears to be scanning. Also, I see the artifact over there. We can maybe do two jobs at once here. Damn, that was a very radioactive anomaly. Or maybe our radiation resistance is just really garbage. Didn't know the game was this deep. Yeah, that's very deep. Did our quest get updated? Because the thing's not activating anymore. Anomalous study. No, it didn't. Do I have to keep it out the whole time or something? I'll take some post heals real quick. Okay, so it looks like it wants us to get to a specific spot. I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing. It was like telling me to like be on top of that fucking fire. Okay. I don't understand. Does anyone know how to do that mission? Because all that was happening there is that I was getting murdered. And I don't really have the resources to continue getting murdered by that anomaly. Yeah, Stalker Gamma is insanely deep, and this mod pack only really added monsters. Roast yourself for science. So I literally would have had to step into that to do that. Yeah, I don't think I can do that right now. I don't have the... You know what? We do have a fire resistance thing here. I could have put that on if I thought about it, which I did not. We have another anomaly artifact too. Spike. Allows us to get a passive critical hit chance, and consecutive hits grant critical ascension. Each stack gives you increased 5% damage to the next shot. Missing a shot removes all stacks. Oh, cool. So it's useless to me because I'm going to miss after like my first shot. Yeah. Oh, hey. This guy... Oh, I'm dumb. I was going to say this guy just sells ammo, but I was looking at the right side, not the left side. So I was looking at my own ammo like an idiot. Good job. Good job, Areima. Real smart. I don't need the campfire kit, to be honest. Just go ahead and sell that. You burned for some money. But I don't think I even completed it. Yeah, I didn't complete it. Wait, did I complete it? No, anomalous study. I was looking at the wrong thing. Scientists, return to him with anomalous measurements and recorded results. Yeah, I don't think I finished it because the marker is still out there, right? And that's just my personal marker. That is just my personal marker. Okay, so I did finish it. I just didn't notice the finishing of it. Well, okay then. We will go back. I was just misunderstanding. We'll go back and... Let's see, anomalous study. Yeah, we finished it. I apologize. I have no idea what I'm doing, okay? This is not one of those times where I played a game a whole bunch before I show it to you guys. This is one of those times where I played the game a tiny bit before I've shown it to you guys. So, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I might be a YouTuber, I might be a content creator. Do not take me as a source of information when it comes to Stalker GAMMA. If I tell you something happens in Cataclysm, trust me. I usually only talk about shit that I know about in Cataclysm. But when it comes to Stalker GAMMA, fucking noob, okay? I am an absolute noob. Just, yeah. I was gonna call BS on that. There was no way you didn't complete that. You literally stood in the fire. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I just didn't... There were so many updates because I was dying and someone was shooting at a mutant behind me that I didn't realize that the anomalous thing had actually updated. Because I still had a waypoint sitting at that spot, right? But the waypoint was my own. So I'm curious how much money I made off that, because I'm probably losing money. I spent like 5K in vodka and healing to do that. Okay, you know what? I shouldn't think of it that way. I shouldn't think of it that way. I will say that even though I spent 5K in vodka and healing, I will be getting reputation with either duty or the loners. So at the end of the day, that's fine. It looks like the quest giver's down in the bar. How bad of an idea would it be to go to wild territory to go get that golden stash? Because it's almost guaranteed to be some kind of kit. It'll be like a medicine kit, or it'll be it'll be one of the kits, right? Guaranteed. So, in my mind, it seems like it might be worth it to go over there, right? And get that. Okay. Who wanted this done? Is it you? Job done. 5,700. So he basically only paid us back for what we actually spent on that mission. You know, at the end of the day, I suppose that's fine. We did at least make back what we spent. We need to buy a little bit more vodka now, though. Well, he's not selling any vodka, so I guess we'll buy some food. And then I'll need to look around to see if get anything else while I'm here. They have other good loot. Oh yeah, true. The golden stashes. Yeah, I was trying to think about what you were saying there, but yeah, the golden stashes do have other good loot as well. Ooh, upgrade kit. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do with upgrade kits until we get some basic tools.
Oh, привет.
At least I learned a lesson for future anomalies. That is true. Trying to check to see if we have any parts here. Some of the trigger mechanism. That's not what we need. We need the recoil spring, apparently. And we murdered our armor doing that, but it is what it is. And in the future, we could have used some burn resistance. Okay, last thing we're going to do before we jump off here today is I'm going to be really stupid, and I'm going to go to wild territory to see if we can get that stash. Because the golden stash is a big fucking deal. It is... like, basically the reason you're doing quests is to get golden stashes. Like, that is how the game progression works. Is that you do quests, you get golden stashes, and then the golden stashes get you game progression. And I don't know how to get to this exit. We're going to just look around a little bit. I have enjoyed wild territory in the past, but the last time I did the wild territory, I had... Those are chickens. I just freaked out and got scared of chickens. Last time I went to wild territory, I had a scope, a night vision goggles, and a SKV. So let's see how it goes this time. It's almost tempting to go here at nighttime so we could stealth and just like hide. But instead of hiding, I think we might just like try and parkour and stick to the rooftops until we get to the actual stash location. And we're going to move about as slow as fucking possible. Wild territory is incredibly dangerous, to the point that most people talk about never coming here, like, at all. They just avoid the zone at all. So doing this for a golden stash, it's like the only reason we're coming here, guys. It's just because of the golden stash. There's no other reason I would bother to try and come in here. I still think it's a bad idea, but it's going to be an adventure. We're going to save right here, then we're not going to quick save again in this zone. Let's get in the darkness here and pull out our PDA and mark where we're going. It's not that far away, but the amount of distance even that is very, very bad. I'm actually going to keep my goggles out because I don't have a scope, and I want to be able to check for things all the time. I'm thinking that we do some parkour. We get onto that car, or that truck, and then see if we can get over to the pipes. So now if we get shot at, we can kind of fall down. But maybe they won't look at us because we're up top. This will also keep us safe from, like, basic mutants. Oh, hey. I'm curious what's up here. Can I go up this ladder? Oh, that ladder is actually outside the zone. There was an invisible wall there. There's so much gunfire here already. Well, so much for using our pipes. That just immediately ended. I don't want to be out in the open at all. Merc sniper nest. I don't like the sound of that. What do you guys think? Do you think there might be merc snipers? That's a merc sniper. Yep, that's definitely an experienced merc. Saw his name for a second. Bulldozer. I wonder if we can take him out. God damn, he's so accurate. Sprint and get around him. You're not taking this guy from this position. You're probably not wrong. He does have a significant advantage on us. Our head is a little fucked. I'm gonna wait to heal it. Let's reload. And I'm gonna pull out my AK. Get the merc sniper eggs. That's funny. Okay, I see a way up there. Wait, what? That was an ally? What? Why were you here? There was this... Oh, fuck. How bad is that, guys? How bad is it that I just did that? Oh... Did that, like, fuck my relations or something? Why was there a guy right next to a merc? Why? Okay, it really hurt my duty and mercenary, and that's about it. Okay, I don't think it was that bad. Oh, he has a P90. P90 is one of my favorite guns ever. It's really bad condition, though, unfortunately. We're gonna take it anyways. There's a chance I can repair it one day. That made sense. That made sense. Okay. I feel confident that we can do that, though. I'm not sure it's that bad. Wild zone kills aren't as bad. Friendly just chilling next to an enemy sniper. Yeah. I wonder if the shotgun guy was another clear sky person. Oh, you know what? It was friendly to me, but I think they were friendly to each other because Clear Sky is friendly with mercs. I think that's what just happened, is that mercs are aggressive to loners, but they aren't aggressive to Clear Sky. Shit. Okay. Well, we know what we're facing now. At least in concept. He's definitely firing at us again. Okay. Wait for him to reload. He did not reload, he just stopped firing. Yep, guess we don't have to worry about the native rep this time. Hell yeah! 2 mercs down. Okay, we're going to quick loot them this time. That guy's duty. Don't fire. Okay. The duty guy is firing at someone else. He's about to go down. Can I climb this fence? Yes. Can I climb up here? Yes. Okay. Not useful, though. Oh my god, there's so many mercs in there. There's so many mercs in there. Holy shit. Okay. Fuck me. So the reason why I died there is that, I don't know if you heard it, but there was a loud thunk noise. My AK, jammed after 1 shot. Fucking hell. We really need to get some replacement parts for the AK, because it is doing God's work right now on these mercs, but at the same time, it is jamming instantaneously. It's a lot of loot if you can get them all. I agree, and I really want to do so, because if I had like died instantly without getting a single kill, I would think that this is a lost cause, right? But we are actually getting quite a few kills off of this. We're gonna come up this way this time. We're gonna come over this way. We'll run across, and we'll use the tree here. Get over to here. Whoop! This guy right there. And then get out of here. That's duty guy. Gun jam.
Тебя конец!
It's the duty guy. That's duty. I don't want to loot yet. That's why. Gun jammed, by the way. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We got this, guys. We got this. Duty. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use a Yodlin. We'll back up a bit, actually, because they know where I am. And then we're going to use some of these to get rid of the Yodlin's effect. Okay, make sure we're at full HP. That's our last 20 shots in our AK. Our other guns are loaded. I wonder if the silencer on the AK is actually helping us right now. Duty. Duty. Isn't there a third body somewhere? I swear there's a third body somewhere. I killed 3 of them. Okay, let's go up. There's the third one. There's a 4th one. Is he dead? He's dead. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Go ahead and loot this guy. That's another P90. We'll check the condition of it in a second. We are overloaded. We need to offload some of these guns real quick. We're gonna come over here to do this. We're gonna hide right up here. Okay. That barrel is garbage. Drop it. 60% barrel, we'll keep it. 100% barrel, we'll keep that. Go ahead and get rid of that stuff. Drop it. Get rid of that stuff. Drop it. We're not going to be able to keep any of their armor. We're going to disassemble on sight. 90% barrel Thompson. Nice. 100% barrel pistol. That's a 59% barrel P90. I wonder if that's going to be something that we can eventually use, or if that's just like a no completely. Ooh, okay. We've cleaned up our inventory a little bit here. We have 10 shots left on the AK. We'll keep it out for now. I don't like this look of that dog. I don't know if it's a good guy or a bad guy. Like if that's a mutant dog or just like a normal dog. It kind of looks like just a normal dog. This guy has the shotgun. I am actually going to back up here. We're doing well enough. And twit save. Tommy gun with a good barrel. Is that what that is? Thompson is a Tommy gun? Okay. That makes sense. Okay. So the only option here is to head back down. There's another guy here. And another one. Looks like we need to head this way. The stash. There's no way over there, though. So I think we actually need to head back around here. And head right over there. Ooh. Yeah, it is. One of your favorite guns is a P90 and the Thompson. I've heard that the P90 is one-handed. So you can put it in that slot right there. Which is incredible, that you can put it in your #1 slot. I put the wrong gun in that slot. Okay. Our thing is right here somewhere. Cards, stuff here. Okay. It's here somewhere. It might be beneath us, though. Or it might be above. Is that it? That is it. That is a rude fucking location for a stash, guys. Okay. Believe it or not, that's safe. Go ahead, take all and run, because I don't like being... okay. Disassemble. Disassemble. We're too overloaded. Tommy is good. Carbiner is good. What else can we drop? Bedroll's probably heavy. We'll eat some to get our weight down, which is a very ironic thing to do. We need about 4 pounds less right now. Then we're just gonna leave this area. I hate sitting here. Tommy gun is a Thompson submachine gun. Alcapone would argue that Tommy is one-handed as well, considering he was a force of nature and dual-wielded the attackers. That's funny, yeah. Okay, can we move now? We can. That stash made me nervous as fuck. Okay, we have a golden stash. It had some armor in it. I didn't see a kit. No. We didn't get a kit. No, we got a medical kit. We got a drug making kit. Okay. Drug making kit's okay. We can give that to the medical officer at Rostock. And that will upgrade his inventory, at the very least. Hello, Fartfish. Welcome to stream. We are actually doing surprisingly well. We just got managed to kill a whole bunch of mercenaries, which is one of the harder factions in Stalker here, and get a whole bunch of loot from like a mercenary sniper waypoint. Or sniper point. It was pretty nice. Tommy gun fully loaded, weighs about 14 pounds. Not something you can one-hand for very long. That's fair. It's kind of useful considering how easily injured you are in that paper mache armor. Yeah. Tommy gun was one of the first submachine guns, but also arguably one of the best at all times. Best at the time. That's interesting. I wonder if it is one-handed. It is not one-handed in this game. There's not like a stat on the thing that says that it's one-handed. You kind of just have to try and put it in your slot. Also, this thing does 20 damage, and this thing does 17. Okay, so we're going to keep the TT-33 down there, and we'll just store the other pistol. We have made very good progress today. I was a little worried that we were just kind of circling for a bit there, but we got a whole bunch of guns that are in a good repairable state, and we got our first kit. It wasn't a basic toolkit, which is unfortunate. Basic toolkit would let us start upgrading our armor and weapons and stuff like that. But at least we got something. We managed to get a golden stash, and we proved that we can go into wild territory and eventually succeed. Maybe not right away succeed, but we got it in the end, and it was very, very fun and cool, and we got this badass AK, which we're struggling to get ammo for, but, you know, whatever. That is what it is. Let's see. We need to go to that guy right away. I know Rostock well, but I don't know the entrance to... Unfortunately, I didn't get any AK ammo off of those mercs. I don't know the entrance to, wild territory very well. Nice thing, though, is that because I am a loner, there are no factions that visit Rostock that will be hostile to me. And there is a shit ton of guards at every single entrance. So we can just guarantee that this place is always going to be neutral to us. So I was thinking, remember how I said that I wanted to build my base kind of up in the air somewhere? I was thinking that I build my base up here on this pipe structure somewhere. And just like put a ladder that goes up to one of those, and then put a bunch of platforms up there or something like that. I'm not sure what my limitations are whenever it comes to base building. But if it's possible to do that, I think that would be very fun to do. Okay, let's put our new guns away. So we got Tommy gun, we got P90. What is this? A Carabiner 98K. It is a very accurate... It's actually more accurate than the SKS. It has 69 damage versus 45 damage. And it's German. Interesting. Very interesting, to be honest. Maybe we replace the SKS with that, because it is a 71% barrel. So we might be able to replace it at some point. Let's go ahead and favorite the parts for it. So that we can find them in the future, and we'll go ahead and favorite the parts for our P90 as well. And
Bye.
I have cleared up a little bit of my inventory. We need to go buy a bigger box real quick. That's what we need to do. We have some money, so we can do that. Found a Mauser. Is that what that is? Is a Mauser? Is that better than SVD, out of curiosity? Not great, but a decent sniping rifle? Well, I do want a sniper rifle. Is it bolt action? Let's see.
Ха, ну чё,
Okay,
нормально?
yeah, I get it. I think it's cool. I think it's cool too. Oh, I don't have any ammo for it, so I can't see if it's bolt action. I wasn't sure if it was like single shot bolt action or something like that. SVD is much better. Okay, well, I mean, it's a holdout until we find our SVD, right? You can just go ahead and donate that because the part quality is too low. Just donate the ones that are just completely useless, right? Basically just gets them out of our inventory. If we find that we're carrying those out in the wild, we can just drop them, because I'm pretty sure the parts below like anywhere between below like 20% are both unsellable and unusable. I do actually want to equip this real quick and make sure that we don't have any ammo for it. We do not have any ammo for it. What about the P90? Because I don't want to lose... Okay. Looks like this ammo and this ammo is good for the P90. I don't want to sell any ammo for guns that we're eventually going to use, because we can just kind of build up on our ammo, right? I need to put my gun back on though. Okay. Sell everything else. We also need to buy a box. We have 7K. We're going to buy the box first. This does 12 kg total, 6 kg, so that's the best one. Okay. We're overweight again, but that's fine. Why is that ammo favorited? That's not anything that we care about. 9x19. We had a 9x19 gun earlier, didn't we? We're not worried about that. Okay. If I got super lucky and find an SCD, it would be fantastic. Yeah, my last run, I was told how lucky I was later, but my last run, my solo run, which I still have the save file for, I found an SVD on a... So I started in the Great Swamps, and I found an SVD on a Renegade within about 20 minutes of starting the game, and it had 100% barrel. Any work? Tried making kit, I'll do it, and go ahead and say job is done. So now we have, yeah, supply level 2. So once this guy resupplies, he will have more and better medical supplies for us. Which is a start. You know what? I had a grenade that entire time. Yeah, I just got super lucky during that run, apparently. I literally did the entire run with an SVD. Like, I just had one from the get-go, and I had an SVD fully repaired within about 2 hours of starting the game, because I found parts on more of the people in the Great Swamps. And yeah, I just had a fully repaired SVD for the whole run. I was told that that was pretty insanely lucky. But so my experience of Stalker is, in fact, having an SVD the whole time. So it's probably bias for sure. We'll go ahead and put those away, and we'll put away the P90 ammo. And we don't have any ammo for that, so we don't have to worry about putting it away. And then I'm going to move my guns kind of all into one place. My parts into one place. So that we can keep this shit straight. And then all my parts will be over here. For the time being. Yeah, max 170. You know what? Fuck it. Take all. Just put everything that we care about in here. 170 kg. This is a much more efficient chest. There we go. We can disassemble that and disassemble that and the radio. And that gets us some of the parts we need for like the actual crafting, which is really nice. Because you can craft some pretty cool shit, honestly. Is there a way that I can pick that back up? I don't know. This P90, we do actually have a part for it. That's a little bit better. And that's a little bit better. It's down to a 7% jam chance. It's not too bad. Did we favorite the parts for this? We did. And favorite the parts for this. There we go. I don't really care about this pistol right here or the Tommy gun, to be honest, but I do like collecting the 100% durability guns. Just kind of like how you collect weapons in Skyrim, right?
А, привет.
You're still supply level 1. Oh, that's right. You'll never be supply level anything over supply level 1 because the only way that these guys get more supply is if we get them a actual kit. Like getting a Black Knight weapon early in Dark Souls. Yeah. Surprised you didn't sell the Tommy gun. Actually, guns don't sell for anything. It says that it's worth 21,000 rupees, but in Gamma, if I tried to sell it, it'd be worth like 100. You can't really sell any weapons to anyone or buy any weapons from anyone. There's no point. That's why I disassemble all of them, is because you can sell the parts for a very small amount, but you can't sell or buy guns or armor. So at least in Gamma. So that's just not part of like how the game works. I will say though that this is a great stopping point, and we've been streaming for 3 hours. So we're gonna go ahead and get an official save in on here, because that was a great amount of progress, and I greatly appreciate your guys' company doing that progress. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I am really enjoying Stalker Gamma. I'm really enjoying streaming Stalker Gamma. I'd like to do it at least once a week. I'm not gonna be able to make a promise on when it happens though, because my schedule is just all over the place, guys. The reason I did it today is because I actually took a break from work to come stream, just because I was like, hey, I need to get a stream in sometime during the week. But I am probably aiming for weekdays, either weekdays or Saturday, and it'll probably be like every other Saturday if it does happen that way. But if you want to get more notifications on when I'm going to be streaming, let me go ahead and grab you guys the link. If you guys jump into my Discord, you don't actually have to like be part of the Discord or anything like that, right? You don't even have to like interact with the Discord. But if you pop in there, then you can get a little tag saying that you want to watch streams, and it'll notify you whenever I go live. It's just a little bit better than, relying on the YouTube algorithm. Anyways, I greatly appreciate your guys' company. I greatly appreciate you guys sticking around and watching, and I hope you all have a great day. Goodbye.